Across the Eurozone, ordinary citizens have been bearing the brunt of a long and painful economic slump. The European Commission's spring economic forecast suggests there will be a fragile recovery next year, but before then unemployment will rise and most notably it will peak at an incredible 27% of the labour force in Spain and Greece. The forecast also paints a gloomy picture for France, saying it will officially enter recession this year. The country, therefore, has been given more time to meet its financial targets laid down by EU law.
Considering the economic situation, it may be reasonable to extend the deadline by 2 years and to correct the excessive deficit at the latest by 2015 in France.
The forecast report says personal debt is a growing issue for citizens and small to medium-sized businesses are still struggling to persuade banks to lend. Unemployment in the Eurozone is also projected to peak at a record 12.2% this year.
We must really do whatever it takes to overcome the unemployment crisis. Each EU institution will need to work within its own mandate. Each member state both on its own challenges and jointly together as a union on our common challenges.
Senior policy analysts in Brussels have banished the idea that the Eurozone will see growth next year. Instead, the EU economy has been compared to that of Japan's in the 1990s.
My view is that in general, the Eurozone seems to be going towards a Japanese scenario of very low growth, but also very low interest rates, large savings surplus, and this is about what we can expect for the next few years.
Experts say the big problem with the economic forecasts coming from the European authorities is that they are often wrong. For example, the euro area inflation rate, which came out this week, was much lower than had been forecast. And such a low inflation rate of 1.2% is a dire sign for the economy. Based on REN's latest economic forecast, the European Commission will, at the end of this month, announce specific recommendations for each of the EU member states. Jerome Hughes, Press TV, Brussels.